So you're thinking of calling Johnson County, Kansas home? Well, in today's video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about living in Johnson County, the history, the facts, the real estate facts, all kinds of wonderful things. So stick around and find out why Johnson County is ranked the top county in the state. If you're new to this channel and want to know everything there is to know about living in Johnson County, Kansas, then I invite you to subscribe to this video so you can be the first to know when a new video drops about the current market, things going on in Johnson County, bad things going on in Johnson County, anything and everything goes. So please follow along. I get calls and texts and emails every week from people just like you that are wanting to call Johnson County, Kansas home. Whether you're moving in 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 years, now's the time to reach out and let's start the conversation. I would really love to help you make a very smooth transition over to Johnson County, Kansas. As I stated before, Johnson County is the #1 county to live in Kansas, according to niche.com. And before I get into all of that, I do want to talk to you about a little bit of history behind Johnson County. Johnson County is comprised of 476 square miles that was once part of the Shawnee Indian Reservation. Johnson County was one of the first of 33 counties in the state of Kansas, and it was created on August 25th, 1855. The namesake of Johnson County isn't just something random. We are named after Reverend Thomas Johnson, who was the founder of the Shawnee Methodist Mission. Johnson County consists of about 20 different towns and cities in Kansas. Of those, the top 5 in population are Overland Park, Olathe, Leawood, Lenexa, and Shawnee. When it comes to community satisfaction, Johnson County still rates very high above the national average. A recent study in March of 2023 revealed that residents of the area are overwhelmingly happy living here. Here are just a few of those stats. The overall satisfaction with the county services rated 27% above the national average. When it comes to safety, we were rated 21% above the national average, and the value received for our tax dollars was rated 19% above the national average. Now you can start to see across many categories why so many people love living in Johnson County, Kansas. Here's a few more things from that survey that I think you might find interesting. An overwhelming 95% of people that live here are satisfied with Johnson County as a place to live. 94% are satisfied with Johnson County as a place to raise children. 90% have an overall feeling of safety in the county, and 90% are satisfied with Johnson County as a place to work. That same survey asked residents why they would stay in Johnson County for the next 10 years, and 66% of them said it was because of the feeling of safety and the low crime rate. Here are a couple reviews from niche.com from residents that live in Johnson County. You'll see that the comments reflects a feeling of peacefulness here in Johnson County. Of course, we're going to mention the public schools and also the tremendous growth that Johnson County is seeing. Johnson County is the safest area you will ever find in the Midwest. Nighttime in the city is peaceful as well as life-full. There is no need to worry of staying out too late or worrying of potential danger out walking around your neighborhood. Public schools are renovated each year to have the school looking nice, new, fresh for the students to attend. Another review from somebody that has lived here for over 50 years. I have lived here for 50 years and seen tremendous growth, all positive. I have lived in both Leawood and Overland Park. Johnson County is the most eastern county in Kansas and a suburb of Kansas City, Missouri, which is just across the state line. You get the best of both worlds, green spaces and family activities of Johnson County and the cultural events of Kansas City. The schools in Johnson County are in the top 20 in the nation, and there's lots of restaurants and shopping. The proximity to the city can't be overlooked. For those people that want a nice suburb feel, but still be close to all the action of the city, this is the perfect location. And that's a big reason why Johnson County was rated the #1 county for young professionals. Almost a third of our residents make up what would be the young professionals, aged 25 to 44 years old. And because of our close proximity to Kansas City, a lot of people want that small suburban life. A lot of people want that strong community feel, but with a very small drive time to work. So for those that aren't working in Kansas City or on the Missouri side, here are the top companies that do exist in Johnson County: Sprint, AMC, Children's Mercy, and Overland Park Regional. We've already talked a lot about safety of Johnson County, but the other thing that most people mention are our school districts. Our school districts are obviously very highly rated, and you probably hear that all the time. And because of that, Johnson County, Kansas is named the #1 county for families as well. Here's a list of the top public schools that comprise our area, and you guessed it, Blue Valley rounds out most of these lists. Blue Valley North High School, Blue Valley West High School, Blue Valley Northwest High School, Lakewood Middle School. It's no secret that our schools here in Johnson County are among the best in the nation. Most people, when they call, they say, when we buy a house, we want to be in a great school district. And that's what makes Johnson County so wonderful for so many families, is because no matter where you go, you're going to be in a top, very highly rated school district. Niche.com, best places to live, greatschools.org, all of them have our community schools highly rated. But there are a lot of great private schools here as well. Among those private schools are Hyman Brand Hebrew Academy, St. Thomas Aquinas, St. James Academy, Kansas City Christian, and Bishop Miege. So whether you're looking for a top public school or a top private school, Johnson County is going to have you covered. To piggyback on reasons why it's such a great community for families, Johnson County was actually named one of the top counties for outdoor activities as well. Established in 1978 is one of our most popular outdoor activities, and that's the Deanna Rose Farmstead. On top of having a fishing pond, vegetable gardens, and flower gardens, this farmstead is home to nearly 250 different animals. So it's a great opportunity, especially in the fall, to take your kids, take the whole family, and go and check out the farmstead. Another popular spot is the Overland Park Arboretum. And this is a lush, year-round environmental preserve, and it also includes 5 miles of hiking trails. Skip over to Olathe, and you're going to find the Ernie Miller Nature Center. This thing is 130 acres of everything nature related. Not only does it have an outdoor amphitheater, it has a large stream aquarium, bird feeder court with butterflies and hummingbird gardens. They have all kinds of exhibits with amphibians and turtles and snakes. They also have cages for large birds of prey. And at the time of this video, they also were expecting to have some owls that you can go and check out. If that's not your speed and you still like some outdoor playground areas, Johnson County is still going to be a great place for you. Among the top parks and areas are Meadowbrook Park in Prairie Village, Kansas. What once was a golf course was turned into an 80-acre playground and open green area. It's got hiking trails, coffee shops, restaurants, all kinds of things for you to do. Head a little further west and you'll run into Shawnee Mission Park that's in Shawnee and Lenexa. This is an enormous 1,600 acres of space that includes a 120-acre lake, a swimming beach, dog park, soft surface and paved trails, disc golf course, playground, and trails for horseback riding. So this is a place, no matter what you're into, there's going to be something for you. Now let's talk about my favorite subject, and that's housing. Our population is around 619,000 people. There are roughly 258,000 housing units here in our area, and of those units, around 70% of those are owner-occupied. While our appreciation in housing is trending very, very high, we've said it 100 times, but Johnson County truly has wonderful housing appreciation here. As a matter of fact, in 2022 to 2023, our appreciation of housing was over 12%, which is an enormous number and something great for our community. Our median home sold price is right around $445,000 to $450,000. Of the cities that comprise our area, we're going to talk about the most expensive and the least expensive, if that's where you're wanting to be. Of all the cities that comprise Johnson County, Kansas, Mission Hills rounds out our most expensive place to be at a median price of $1.3 million. If you're looking for more affordable options, our least expensive city is Merriam, Kansas. And Merriam, Kansas comes in at a median house price of around $292,000. While those are the two extremes of our area, most of the other housing, most of the other cities are going to have a median price on average of around $500,000 to $600,000. In addition to Merriam, there are a couple of other more affordable options for you in Johnson County as well, and that's in the city of Mission and Roland Park, Kansas. Of the more expensive neighborhoods, Leawood and Fairway are right up there with Mission Hills. These are old, wonderful, unique homes that you really won't get anywhere else. But if you don't love the old charm and you want something new, Stanley is bursting onto the scene with a ton of new construction homes that are going to be above that 800 median price point. Hopefully this video helped you understand a little bit more about Johnson County, Kansas, and why it's such a wonderful place to live. If you are choosing to come to Johnson County, please reach out to me. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to answer any of your questions that you may have. I'm always going to be around. I'm the one that's going to answer your emails and your phone calls. All my information is below. Please reach out, and I look forward to talking to you soon.